Welcome back. Well, earlier this month, Massachusetts voters passed marijuana legalization.
This will legalize possession, use, and home growing of 12 plants starting December 15th. It permits stores to start selling January 1st of 2018 and enacts a 12% tax on marijuana sales.
So how does all of this unfold and what's next? For that, we turn to Kim Napoli. She's a Boston attorney, a proponent of Yes on 4. And Kim, thanks for coming in tonight to answer a few questions for us. The first question is about Secretary of State Bill Galvin had mentioned yesterday that the state might not be able to legalize officially starting December 15th because he doesn't know if the election results can be certified by then. It would be the 14th that would happen. Correct. So he reassured the public that the law will go into effect as soon as possible. But does that delay worry you at all?
You know, I'm not sure it does. I mean, it's an issue of the voters have said yes at this point, and timing is what it is. If it's an issue of there's a delay because the body that certifies ballot measures doesn't meet until the 14th, I guess Galvin has said that it's supposed to be early 2017. If that's the case, it'll happen when it happens. As long as it's not for any nefarious purpose, I think we'll be okay with waiting just a little bit longer as long as it does happen.
As long as it's not a huge delay.
Exactly.
So if the law goes into effect December 15th, which is the plan, how do you get marijuana prior to the shops opening? They won't be open for another year and a couple of months. So does that encourage black market purchases? How would you go about getting marijuana?
So I think this question is actually, this is a good question. So in 2008, the voters said yes to decriminalization, which actually was saying, yes, we acknowledge the existence of a black market, but we don't think that people should be criminals for seeking out that black market and patronizing it. 2012, we had medical being legalized, which said that for a certain piece of the population, you should be able to legally purchase this cannabis. So Yes on 4 does not bring cannabis to the Commonwealth. It's already here. This is not an issue of a new novel thing that no one has ever experienced. We've already accepted that it's here. This is a plan to eventually eliminate the black market. So,
but just technically, is it then okay for someone just to go to a dealer black market and buy it then?
I can't say. I mean, at this point, I can't say if it's not in effect. But the fact that cannabis is here suggests that people already do have it and already are patronizing a black market. At this point, it won't be a black market anymore.
One of the biggest concerns, though, that was raised by opponents of the law, and that included a lot of Democratic officials here in the state, is that there is not a reliable way to test drivers if they're high. Just the other day, we learned that the driver who is charged with causing the death of 2 people at Logan Airport had high THC levels in his blood in addition to alcohol. So what's being done to improve that process and help law enforcement with the driving issue? So
the Yes on 4 initiative has really brought this issue of driving under the influence of cannabis to light in Massachusetts. Again, it's not a situation where this is something that hasn't been here. This has always been here. We just haven't talked about it so openly. I think with the funds that are generated, we will be able to put money into developing more field sobriety tests.
Are we close at all?
There are a couple of studies that have been recently come up that have suggested we are closer to finding a way to do that. But if you think about Xanax or other substances that don't have a breathalyzer test, this could be similar to that, where police are then issuing a field sobriety test where it's touch your nose, walk the line. Testing for impairment and the ability to actually drive is what you'd be looking for.
We'll have to see how that goes. Yeah. How about drug tests for employers? December 15th, someone can go, they can smoke some marijuana, but it might be against company policy. What would your advice be to someone who's working and wants to use marijuana but would be worried about repercussions at work?
My suggestion would be to look at your employer's policies on drug testing and understand that those have not been changed by this law whatsoever. I think for employers, it's important to realize that this may actually make it more lessen the pool of employees from which they have to select from who do not use cannabis. So, you know, employers might be rethinking their policies. Their policies can stand as they are, but at the same time, you know, times are changing, and it may be time to rethink the policies that we have against the drugs that their employees might be using and treat it similar to alcohol.
Because, of course, it's still a federal crime, even though the states have individually decided
to start legalizing it. Employers who have federal contracts may still be affected separately from employers who don't have those contracts and may want to consider the implications that come from that.
Important to know.
Exactly.
Well, Kim Napoli, a Boston attorney with the Yes on 4 campaign, thank you so much for joining us.
Sure, thank you.
We appreciate having you here.